Hi, I'm Jenny Wilson, and this is the story of how Tzuki saved my life and changed our community. My name is Jenny Wilson, and this is Tzuki. And some of you may know me from the work that I do with Contra Valley Paws, formerly known as the Humane Society of Tom Green County. I've been involved in animal rescue here in the San Angelo area since 2008, and a lot of people ask me how I got started in this field, and it all goes back to Tzuki. It was 2006, right before I got married. I was working as a wedding planner, and my sister wanted to go and adopt a pet from the Humane Society, and I agreed to go along with her. I had no intention of adopting a pet for myself, but then I saw Tzuki, and the minute we made eye contact, I knew that I had to have her in my life. She was absolutely precious. And that was well over 10 years ago now. And it was about 3 years after we adopted Tzuki that my husband and I were sitting at home watching the news, and a news story came on about a horrific puppy mill that had been raided in our town. 69 Shih Tzus had been seized from deplorable conditions, and they were all slated for euthanasia because of their various illnesses and injuries. And my husband and I looked at each other, and we just couldn't stand the idea of 69 Shih Tzus being euthanized after having such a rough life. We thought they deserved an opportunity at a second chance. And so we got busy immediately. My husband started contacting national rescues, and I contacted the local rescues. And with the Humane Society of Tom Green County and Shih Tzu for Babies Rescue, we went into the shelter. We met with city council members. We met with the city manager and the shelter manager, and we convinced all of them to allow us to put together a rescue effort to save these dogs, and we did. And it was amazing. All 69 dogs were successfully rescued, rehabilitated, and rehomed. We gathered enough evidence that when there was a trial in the case, I was able to testify, and it led to a conviction of 2 years. So it was just an amazing experience. It was seeing the best of people and the absolute worst of people, and it made me want to get involved more. It was in October of 2008, a couple of months after the rescue, that the Humane Society approached me and asked me if I would be interested in taking the reins of the organization and growing it. And I was thrilled at the opportunity. And I'm pleased to say that we have worked very hard, and we've grown that organization from an agency that rescued about 30 dogs a year, that had a couple of foster homes and a couple of volunteers, to an organization that is well known in our community, that leads the community in rescue. We rescue and rehome approximately 1,000 cats and dogs every year, and we provide low-cost spay and neuter services to anywhere from 1,000 to 2,500 pets of low-income families every year. So I'm really proud of the work that we've done, but it all goes back to Tzuki. None of this would have happened had I not met Tzuki that day. And I look at her, and I'm amazed at how far we've come as a family and as a community, and it's all because of her. I now serve on the Animal Service Advisory Committee, which is a state-required board that's appointed by our city council. And the purpose of that board is to advise animal services and work towards effective, humane ways of animal control. And I'm really proud to say that for the first time in this community's history, we've got a 5-year no-kill plan. And I get to be a part of that. I get to be a part of making a difference in this place that I've called home my whole life. And I owe that all to Tzuki. Tzuki knew what my purpose in this life was before I did, and she's shown me the way. So our adoption story is an amazing story, because not only did I save Tzuki and Tzuki saved me, but thousands, over 6,000 animals are alive today because I met Tzuki. You know, we've all heard that when you save the life of a pet, it may not change the world, but it changes the world for that one pet. Well, I think the opposite can be said in my situation. Tzuki came into my life and she changed it, but she also changed my world. This small community of San Angelo will forever be impacted because Tzuki made it clear to me what my purpose was, and I was able to partner with amazing people to make some fantastic changes in our community. And without her, I wouldn't know what my purpose was, and I wouldn't be able to be a part of this awesome time in our community. So Tzuki changed my world, and it's an adoption story that I'll cherish for the rest of my life.